think the most meaningful change for women in the industry the last year is just how aware people are that women can do pretty much what everybody else has been doing.
What's been amazing is think about all the challenges we've been up against. Not only that women don't get hired and that women are not, accurately put represented in front of and behind the lens. So we've been working on getting women hired more, getting more stories that represent women. But we've also had, issues of sexual harassment that have pushed women back. And I think it's really important if we're going to talk about what the one change is to look at the many, many things that were inherent obstacles to women even being able to have a voice or even make movies or do anything in our business.
This year has been one where the voice that maybe we brought to light last year has been able to be amplified, and everything from the pay gap to women taking over more jobs that are usually male-driven, just issues and topics that have been around but haven't been maybe as talked about openly before. I think this year has really risen to the top of everyone's priority list.
More people feel like they should call a female director, they should find a woman director, and so, television shows, feature films, they're feeling guilty if they don't, if it's a woman's story. So that's a big change.
For me, the most important thing is that I've seen women really come together in a way that they did privately, but that they never did so publicly before.
It's so meaningful because it's a huge vote of confidence in me as a filmmaker, but it's also, I feel like it's part of the bigger movement. It's a vote of confidence in female filmmakers in general. And for me to be part of that movement is really a real honor.
It used to be women that were better than some men were not even considered. Women that had made film that were more successful were not even considered. I mean, it was like really a strange kind of like, people were put aside, and they're not anymore, which is a huge change.
There's a lack of shame and secrecy that used to be sort of prevalent. I think people used to be ashamed of their experiences and secretive about the things that had happened to them, and now suddenly we're in this environment where people feel empowered to talk about some of the stuff that honestly you endure as a woman in this industry. I feel like people are less afraid to share their experiences, and to me that's huge.
The conversations that women feel like they are able to have now are so true and flowing with such honesty, and I think it's about being really clear about what we're asking of the industry, and it's about representation. I think it's about seeing ourselves on screen the way we want to be represented, about writing women in a complex way, about putting women behind the camera, about filming women in a certain way, and about not constantly inviting the male gaze into every story we're telling.